All right, this is gonna be a raw and uncut video. Um, so I recently made $10,000 in less than 24 hours on a cryptocurrency that I was involved in. I invested in this project on Solana that looked really good to me. It was called Goofle. This is the one I made 10,000 on in less than 24 hours. So I bought, I think like $500-600 worth of it. I couldn't have spent more than that because I remember I bought like 300, then I came back, bought another 100, bought another 200, and yeah, it was like that. So I noticed that the dev. So this is really one important thing when it comes to projects on Solana. If you're going to invest in the risky side of crypto, which is like the website called Dex Screener. It has literally every crypto that gets made every second pops up on there, so you can choose to invest in which ones you think might be good. But you have to have multiple things to know that it's good for you to invest in, and that's gonna be in the next video. Anyway, so I wait a little bit of time. I have my money sitting there, right? And a little bit of time goes by, like half of a day goes by, something like that. And it's the next day, and I notice the dev is not, he's really good. Like, he's doing everything in his power to make sure this thing can like go crazy. He's doing the Twitter, he's doing the marketing, he's doing pretty much everything. So this day I started to notice that he must have been at work or something, because there wasn't any activity from him. He wasn't talking to us. So I just assumed that he was busy with something, or he just, yeah. I knew he didn't forget about the project though, because he had already put a decent amount of money into it, and he showed that he was actually willing to put some work in, even just after the first day. Some people start these meme coin projects and they just fucking make a little bit of money, forget about the next day. Anyways, so so I noticed he wasn't being active. So what I did is I took it upon myself, since I'd already have seen other communities, how they work and how they build a community in Telegram. I'm gonna talk more about that in another video, how to act, like if you ever wanted to make your own coin, or if you invest in a coin and you want to make sure it gets to where it needs to go. That's gonna be in another video too. But all right, so sticking to the point here, I take it upon myself to start building the community for this coin called Goofle, because it was basically, the concept was a retarded Google. And right now a lot of retarded stuff is blowing up crazy. There's like new trends that get started every day in the crypto space. It's actually insane. But so there's like retarded Joe Biden, there's like retarded Trump, there's like pretty much retarded everything. There's a retarded Amazon. This is a trend that literally just popped up this week that I noticed that people started making a lot of fucking money off it. So what I did, I started reaching out to influencers on Twitter that are already big in the crypto space. And I just kept doing it. And I had it was only like 4, 5, 6 of us in the Telegram that was actually like still there after, because we had tanked down to I think we went up to like around 100K when it first launched. Then we went down straight to like 10K. And when we were around 10K or 20K, I dropped in more money. That's why I made 10K in less than 24 hours. That's part of it. But the main thing is, we started blasting these influencers' Twitters with memes of the Goofle memes, and some people started seeing it, and then this one really big guy, eventually, his name is Crypto Messiah. He was the guy who was one of the first people to get on the first Shiba Inu early. So he's like a millionaire, multimillionaire. He's been really rich for a little while now, but yeah, he ends up noticing us putting the work in and putting all this content out and showing the memes and everything. And he posts us multiple times. He posts us one time, then he posted us another time. And that's when we really blew up and the price started to shoot up like really, really fast. We ended up getting to like, I think around 1 million market cap or something like that, or maybe a little bit over. But yeah, someone was calling me. I'm gonna have to call him back. But yeah, we ended up boosting the price straight up just off of like consistent work in the crypto Twitter space. It's called shilling. If you don't know the terminology, you shill these. Shilling means showing them your project and showing them like how good it is, like how many people are buying it, or like how good the memes are, or whatever. There's a couple things, but yeah, so we just kept shilling, and eventually that happened. And then my account, my $500-$600 was at 10K. So what I did, I cashed out most of it, and then I think a lot of people started cashing out, so the price started dropping. And eventually it came back up a little bit after that dip, like after I took out my profit or whatever. I took out like 9K and I left 1K in there just to see what it would do. And eventually the hype started dying down, and I think the dev saw that the community wasn't really trying to. I was one of the main ones of the community, like pushing everything, but like at a certain point, I felt like, okay, let me just take my profit and see what they do without any of my help. And they started like not doing as much as when I was there. So right now it crashed. By the way, none of this is financial advice. This is not advice to buy the coin I mentioned. This is not advice to do anything. This is just telling you my experience of making a good chunk of change in a very short amount of time in the crypto space. And yeah, that's all. That's pretty much it. Like I said, I didn't have anything written down. Just wanted to talk about that just in case there's anyone who, I don't know, maybe is roaming the lands of Dex Screener and wants to figure out more about it, But all right, thank you guys for watching. Right now I'm just trying to build my audience. I'm gonna be on TikTok too, I'm gonna get YouTube Shorts, TikToks, and see if we can break something out. Personal brand is very big. Yeah. So yeah. All right. Peace. I'll see you guys in the next one.